that he is working all things out for my good. Like I feel good, you know what? Like I feel pleasant surprised. Time for a quick beat. I know you guys are probably positioned in a funny way, but anyway, this is the only place I can really put the camera. Yeah, right, cool. Quick beat. I'm gonna do eyebrows. I was contemplating putting lashes on, but at the same time, that's just a lot of effort, so I'm not gonna. So mascara it is. Dang. Wow, I got mascara on my eyelid, but we move. Also, getting ready just reminded me that actually I need to wash my makeup brushes. Or it can be on the agenda for tomorrow. Right, okay, that is makeup done. Guys, I just kept it very, very simple, very light. I didn't even put anything on my lips because I just want the bare minimum. So yeah, just popped a hat on and then I'm gonna go and finalize my outfit for the day. This morning I did have a brown top on initially, but then I just thought this a bit better because it's quite cold and there's a storm today. So I'm mostly gonna put a jacket on top, but I just feel like this having a long sleeve top on makes more sense. And then I've got this skirt on. I'm not 100% feeling it because it's a little bit too baggy. Like it's meant to be like fitted like, you know, like that, but it's a bit like loose. I don't know, like, but then at the same time I'm like, it's not that bad. Like, let me actually stand in the mirror and properly show you guys. Right, so the situation, so the skirt, yeah, it's a little bit like loose. It's meant to be like a little, do you know what I mean, like that, but at the same time it's not that bad. But then also it is quite short, so yeah, I'm not sure. I could just put a long jacket on. What's the temperature? What is the temperature? 9 degrees. I might just put a long jacket on and call it a day. This will do. This will do. Let me pack a bag and leave the house. Hi guys, so I am just getting ready to go to the car wash. Oh my god guys, I banged my knee on like the side of the car and it's so painful. But anyway, yeah, just on my way to the car wash now. Leaving the house much later than I anticipated, but what can you do? So yeah, wish me luck. First time going to the car wash. Let's see how it goes. She's about to be squeaky clean. So yeah, they're just in the outside of the car now, and then I guess I will hop out and then they can do the inside, because guys, I was taking out some of the rubbish before I came here, and the car was so dirty. Like there was so much rubbish that I didn't even realize. Yeah, she's gonna be clean in a few minutes or a couple of hours. Hey lovely people, so I am back from the car wash. I ended up popping into Lidl and B&M just to kill some time, and also they were next door to the cash machine that I went to. So yeah, back in the car and it's looking spotless, squeaky clean. My screen is nice and clean, not the dashboard, but the bit with all the temperature and all that, all the temperature controls, nice, clean, shiny, and I love it. It is looking back to the way it did when I picked it up when I first got it, maybe even cleaner. I'm not really sure what happened, but the camera just, well, excuse me, stopped filming. But I was just saying, yeah, the car looks maybe even cleaner than when I first got it. I will give you guys a little insight into. And so I'll give you a little tour or whatever. I'll show you once I get back home. But I've just come to Asda on my way home to see if I can find those cookies that are just honestly the best thing I've ever had them once, and like I've not stopped thinking about them. So I'm really hoping and praying that they're here. If they're not, I'll maybe try go to another Asda, because my house is literally in the middle of two Asdas. So one Asda is 5 minutes away, the other is also 5 minutes away, so I'm literally in the middle of both. So yeah, I might just try and go and see if I can get them at the other Asda if they're not here, and then after that I'm gonna call it a day if I can't get them. But also what so obviously I came back into my car and it was all done, and I came back and this was on the seat, this packaging for a vape. And like at first I just thought it was like an empty wrapper, so I just thought, oh, maybe like when they were cleaning the car they accidentally like left this in the car, one of the guys maybe had it in his pocket or whatever. So I didn't really think much of it, but then as I was driving I obviously picked it up and it actually looks like it's a brand new vape. I think this was a gift, like a like a token of goodwill. Yeah, let me see if I can put this down without dropping it. I really need to get like a mount for the car so that I can vlog. But yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Nah, this isn't gonna work. But anyway, yeah, so I was driving and I picked it up, and obviously it felt like quite heavy, so I opened it up and it's actually a brand new vape. It's actually I think it's like their little like thank you gift, like thank you for your service, or well, I'm the one saying thank you for their service, but like thank you for using us. I was just like, wow, I'm like, that's a bit funny, like, because my mom's obviously been to this car wash before, and I'm just wondering, did she ever get given a vape when she came here? I don't think she did, so maybe they just kind of look at the demographic and they're like, yeah, you look like you could vape. But anyway, yeah, I just thought that was quite interesting. But I don't vape personally, so I'll just gift it to someone else, I guess. I don't really know who, but yeah, I'll just pass that along, because if I just keep it, I'll just be getting wasted, and I don't even know how long these things last. But yeah, I just thought that was quite funny that here's a little gift for you. But anyway, let me get into Asda, see if I can get my cookies and go home, Roger. Anyway, see you guys in a minute. into the camera when I'm not recording. You would think by now I would have learned, but obviously I have not learned. Anyway, let me see what it's like without this light. No, I'm gonna turn that back on. But yeah, so I'm back from the car wash. My car is nice and clean and I'm a happy gal. And that was a big step for me, as you guys know, taking the car from Mini Valet by myself, but it is done and I'm glad I did it because yeah, the car really needed to be washed inside and outside. And then I went to Asda and unfortunately it was an unsuccessful trip. You guys already saw that I did not get the cookies I was looking for. They're obviously just that good that they sell out like at. But anyway, if you ever see them, like honestly, trust me, try them, you're not gonna regret it. So yeah, I just ended up buying other bits and pieces. I'm actually about to go and like put everything away and like in the fridge and stuff, so I will show you guys what I bought. And then yeah, just passed through like Aldi and Lidl as well on my way home. And yeah, just once I've finished like unpacking and stuff, I'm going to hoover my room and then edit a YouTube video. Whoa, and then I can break my fast in about an hour and a half time. It's 4:17, so I'm breaking fast at 6 o'clock. So I'll do like all my prayer and praise and worship and stuff from about 5, just to, you know, just to wrap it all up and thank God for everything and, you know, trust that He is working all things out for my good. Like I feel good, you know what, like I feel surprisingly and pleasantly good for somebody who's not eaten food in like 3 days, but that is because of God. Like I think I already said to you guys, I have tried to do a liquid fast before and I didn't manage to do 3 days. I think I ended up eating food on day 2, whereas this time around I'm on day 3 and I've not eaten anything like solid. It's just been liquid. I've just been doing a liquid diet, so I've not been starving. Like I've still been having, you know, coffee and protein shakes and things like that, but I've just not eaten solid food, which is hard because your girl loves food. But I'm just really trying to do my best and just show God that, you know, I trust Him and I have faith in His plans. And also in the Bible it tells us to fast occasionally, so I just want to make that more of a habit. So I do try and fast at least one day a week. But yeah, this time doing a 3-day fast was like a big step and I'm glad and I've done it and I'm doing it. And honestly, it's because of God. It's like through the strength of the Holy Spirit. Like if it was by myself, I wouldn't be able to do it. Like you guys know, I've already tried and I didn't succeed. So the fact that, you know, I'm still standing, I'm not editable, I'm not feeling like I'm starving right now. Like I would love food, don't get it wrong, but I'm not like about to collapse. And that is just honestly through God, through His strength, through His endurance and the Holy Spirit. And it's just giving me the feeling that He is working, like He is working and it's all going to be worth it. And I'm excited to see the prayers being answered, and I'm excited for the breakthrough, and I'm just excited. Like He's amazing, and honestly I can't wait. But I am also looking forward to having a meal in a couple of hours, so I have pretty much gone all out and bought a ton of food. You know that way when you buy lots of food when you're starving, like yeah, it was one of them. But I want good food for when I break fast. So let's go and unpack, and yeah, I'll show you guys what I bought. Hey guys, so it is so late now. It is still Friday. Oh my gosh, my nose is itchy. It's not Friday, it's still Thursday. Technically Friday now because it's after midnight. It's literally 2 in the morning, but I just thought, let me start taking my cornrows out before I go to sleep, because I was going to do it earlier today, but the day got the best of me, so I ran out of time. But yeah, I just thought, let me let my hair breathe. Oh, there's a little knot here. Let me let my hair breathe when I go to sleep, and then tomorrow I can give it a good wash and then just let it be out natural for a couple of days before I put it back in a protective hairstyle. But yeah, this is such a long overdue hair redo. It has been a hot minute, so I might do a protein treatment actually. It is quite long though, you know, you guys know my protein treatment with the avocado and the coconut oil, olive oil, egg, all that type of stuff, but I feel like it might be needed, especially because after a few months after the surgery my hair did shed quite a bit. I feel like it shed more than it normally does, so I think I just need to do what I can, to be honest, to give it as much TLC, really, as much protein, as much care, as much love as it needs to get it back into like strong and healthy place, so that it's not shedding as much as it did. Like, of course, having longer hair would be nice as well, but honestly, as long as my hair is thick and healthy, that's my priority. Length is nice, but I rarely ever wear my hair out, and I don't straighten it or anything like that, so it's not as if I'm like desperate for it to be long. But I would much prefer for my hair to be healthy and, you know, not weak. So yeah, so I'm just on the last braid, second last braid now, but I was just watching, oh child, sore. I was just catching up with, was it Young Famous African? I'm on like episode 9 I think now, so I've just binged the season 2 over the last few days. I've got so many shows that I need to catch up on, so I was catching up with, was it Young Rich African or Young Famous African? Young Famous and African. And then I also need to catch up with the latest season of Selling Sunset, and then I need to catch up with, I need to watch Selling Sunset OC. I've got some Real Housewives episodes that I need to catch up with as well. I still have a lot of shows that I need to watch because I've just not had time. Like, these last few months I've just not had time, and maybe I can make time for those things, but I just feel like with work is just taking over a lot of my time over the last few months. And then also, oh, you know, that could like scratch when you take that cornrow out. Guys, my hair is a hot mess. Like, look at all the damn, yeah, let me not get too close. But yeah, I just feel like work has been taking up so much of my time over the last few months, and then when I've not been working, I've been traveling. Like, you guys know that pretty much this whole month, as I've said about a million times, I was basically in England every weekend, pretty much in summer as well. A lot of the time I was in England, excuse me. So I've just been doing a lot of back and forth traveling, seeing family, which, like, that's all great. Like, that part I'm not complaining about at all. But I feel like in my free time, like in my evenings during the week, I shouldn't have to be exhausted from work. I shouldn't have, like, my workload shouldn't be spilling over into my evenings. Like, I should still have time to have a life and, you know, see my family, see my friends, do YouTube, do my hair, things that, you know, normal people do when they finish work. But just recently it's just been too much. I've just not had time, and yeah, honestly this break couldn't have come at a better time. Like, I just need to stop, breathe, and like, I'm just gonna try and make the most of the time that I have off, but at the same time I don't want to do so much that I'm just exhausted and drained, and then going back to work not even feeling rested, or not still feeling in the same place. And to be honest, I still do feel in the same place about work. Like, tonight I started thinking about it again, and I just started crying again, because it just, I don't know, like, lately anytime like I think about work or somebody mentions work, it just gets me very emotional, which is not good at all. Just not a good place to be in. So I just really need to work on that, figure out what's the problem, or come up with a solution, because that's not healthy. Like, I don't want to be getting upset at the mention of work or at the thought of work. So yeah, I need to find a solution for that, because honestly I cannot go back to work feeling the same way that I am feeling, or that I was feeling before I went off. So yeah, we need a solution for that, because you know, we spend a lot of time at work, and it is like important to enjoy your job, like not necessarily love the job, but to at least enjoy it and enjoy the people, and you know, all that type of stuff. But anyway, let me not chat too much. So I'm on my last corn roll. Ooh, child. Who's texting me please at 2 a.m.? Turns out it's my auntie. She's in America, so I think for her it's like before midnight. Like 8 p.m. or something like that. Right, guys, that is what you call it, that's the cornrows out. So I'm just gonna put my satin scarf on and go to sleep, and then tomorrow wash my hair. So yeah guys, that is it for tonight. Catch you in the morning. Hi lovely people, welcome back. Guys, my face is obviously still a bit damp because I just finished doing my skincare routine. But yeah, today's Friday, so I'm just about to go and make some brunch. It's just after 1:30, so it's my first meal of the day, so it's not really breakfast, but yeah, I'm gonna make some eggs and spinach, and then my dad made pork chops for dinner the other day, so I'll have one of those. But yeah, I feel like ever since I broke this fast, which was literally last night, I've just been eating to my heart's content. Like what did I end up having for dinner? So I had fish, like frozen fish with some curly fries. Very childish, but when I had broken the fast at 6 p.m, I didn't have dinner straight away. I had like sort of, you know, like the party food, so like halloumi fries, and then like I showed you guys actually those gyozas from Asda. So yeah, because I had those at 6, I wasn't hungry until like about 9 or so. So then I had like a late dinner, so which was just, yeah, fish and curly fries. Then I had like a cupcake in the evening and just ate lots of sweets and just basically enjoyed myself. But that's the problem with fasting for me anyway. Sorry, I'm just looking outside because I've got an Amazon package coming and I think the guy's about to pull up to the door. But yeah, that's the problem with fasting. I feel like when I do then go back to eating, I just overdo it. So I'm just trying to not do the most. Yeah, but now I'm gonna go make my breakfast and wait for this guy to pull up with my package. So yeah, don't know where he's parking. Yeah, anyway, let me go downstairs and get that package and make some food. Guys, if you don't know about eggs with onions and spinach, like basically scrambled eggs with onions and spinach, you are missing out. Like, it's honestly the best combo. And I put tons of onions because I just feel like it tastes so much better. And hold on, let me get the door real quick. Wow, that was recording, but I wasn't. But anyway, my food is ready. So I've got my pork chops here and the eggs that I made this morning, or rather just now. And pork chop was really good. I had one last night, it was tasty, so I'm having that again today. And then I've got my Nisi grape lemonade drink that I bought yesterday. So I've just opened it up just now, and I was saying, smell wise, it tastes like grape Fanta, but like, you know, the one you get in Zim, like Anna Spadletta, or you know, yeah, the grape Fantas that you get in Zim, not the ones that you get here. But taste wise, it is good. It's flat, it's not like fizzy, so I was hoping that it had a bit of, what is it, carbo, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, the thing that makes the drinks fizzy, I hope it had that, but it doesn't. But taste wise, I can still have it, so it still tastes good. So I'm gonna go have that and watch a bit of Locked In on YouTube. So yeah. So guys, just to give you a bit of, you know, the behind the scenes, the reality of living with a gastric sleeve, this is how much I have left over from my plate. You guys saw how much was on my plate before I started eating, and this is like what do you call it, like a side plate. Don't mind my ashy hands, but it's just a side plate, so just to give you like insight into how big the plate is. But yeah, that is life with the gastric sleeve. Like, you're not always going to be able to eat big meals in one sitting or quite quickly. Like right now I feel quite full. Like even just I took another bite of the meat and I'm like, no, that's it. Like I've had enough for now. So I will go back to the food later on, because the thing is, even though I eat small meals and I get full quickly, I will get hungry quite quickly. So in another probably like 2 hours or so, hour or two, I'll be ready to eat a bit more. But I think as well, because I was fasting the last few days, I feel like my restriction has, like, my stomach is like probably like not shrunk, but like it can handle less food because I've not been eating that much. Because obviously you guys know, the more food you eat, the more your stomach stretches, regardless of gastric sleeve. That is just life, like for anyone. If you eat more food over a long period of time, your stomach will grow. So because I've not eaten anything for the last 3 days, it probably has, like I said, not shrunk, but maybe my restriction has just been a bit tighter, hence why I'm not able to eat huge portions at the moment. I feel like on a normal day I probably could have eaten a bit more, but yeah, that's what I've managed for now. So I thought I would just show you guys, just so you can see what it's like living with the gastric sleeve. And I've also not even had like my drink, because you're not really supposed to eat and drink at the same time. So that's literally still the same amount of sips from when I showed you guys when I opened it. So I will wait a few minutes before I have more of that, just to let the food digest a bit more. Good evening, guys. It's later on Friday night. You can come in. So we ended up getting KFC, and Tanasha just reminded me that they've launched their new chips. So this is the first time trying the new fries. Tastes like they've got black pepper. Have you tried one, Tosh? Yeah. What did you think?
Oh, they're good.
They're good, but I think I prefer the old ones. Like the original ones. But anyway, we're about to dig in. That's it. Yeah, looks like they gave you
The red one.
you wanted. Yeah.
Right.
They're in a little bag, yeah, so it must be that one there. So yeah.